All right, how are you guys doing today? My name is John. I am one of the co-founders of BlueMatch, so shameless plug and full disclosure. BlueMatch is the company that helps people sell their homes commission free. We give you the power of an agent at a for sale by owner price. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about how to save money on selling your home. But most importantly, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about how to net more money on the sale price of your home, because these are two completely different things. People oftentimes mix these two up. Yes, there's a lot of ways you can save money in the home selling process, but really what it's about is saying, if I sell my home, what's the most money I can walk away with in my pocket at the end of the day? So if you watched our series prior to this, it was much longer. It's about 23 minutes long. We go into a lot of data, some real world scenarios about what happens when you try to save too much money. It can backfire and you can have adverse effects on the sale price of your home. So big time negative effects. We've shown you case studies where people have lost $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. I'll have a link to that video in this video. You'll see it in the comments section. You can also go and check it out on our blog, bluematch.com. Find us on the blog, and then we'll be able to from there show you a little bit about what we're talking about with some real world scenarios and some data points. This is going to be the shorter version of that. It should help you get a better understanding logically about how you can sell your home, reduce some of those commissions, and walk away with more money at the end of the day. So the one thing that we always talk about here at BlueMatch, when we sell somebody's home, we will sell it commission free on the list side. So for those of you who don't know, there's two sides of a real estate transaction. There's the buyer agent commission, there's the listing agent commission. Listing agent commission is what we take at the end of a transaction. Buyer's agent commission is what we pay the agents that is bringing us a buyer to purchase the house that we're representing. Traditionally, it's about 3% on the buyer side, 3% on the list side. And so 6% is a substantial amount of money. When we look at a home that's valued at $400,000, it can cost upwards of $24,000 in just real estate commissions to sell at home, which is an incredible amount of money. So we want to show you how you can save a little bit of money there, but also walk away with a little bit more at the end of the day. Now, if you sell your home for sale by owner, you're saving a ton right off the bat in listing commissions. But the mistake a lot of people usually make is when they go to market, they say they don't want to pay anything. So they will list themselves, they'll represent themselves, do the showings themselves, photographs, they'll do the whole 9 yards. And then they say, well, I'm not paying a buyer's commission. And so we're going to throw a couple stats out there, give you some scenarios that will help you kind of understand what really happens when you decide not to do that. Now, according to the National Association of Realtors, 88% of individuals that are buying a home are using a real estate agent or a real estate broker. Okay, so what that means is they're working with an individual that may or may not make any money. These guys can work with an individual for 3, 4, up to 6 months and not make a dime. So when you are investing that much time and energy into something and not getting paid for it, there's a huge amount of risk that individual is assuming. So when that individual goes out and shows clients their home, and you say, the first thing they're probably going to do is going to call you up and say, hey, I want to know if you're offering a buyer's commission. And if you say no, then they're going to say, okay. They may or may not show your home. The other scenario that they might do is they might go to their client and say, look, you signed an exclusive right to buy with me. In that exclusive right to buy, you said you're going to pay me 3%. They're not going to pay it, so I'll show you this home. When you buy it, you're going to owe me 3% on the home. And by that time, usually the client says, no, I don't want to see that home. So when you cut out that large portion of the market, you are essentially creating a lopsided supply and demand pool for yourself. So basic economics, supply and demand. In a market where you're a seller, you want it to be little as inventory as possible with a ton of buyers, and vice versa if you're the buyer. That's how you're going to get the best deal. So I'll give you a scenario that we use often here at BlueMatch just to kind of put it in perspective. I'm an orange salesman, and I am the only orange salesman in Denver. And I have 2 farmers markets that I can take my oranges to. The first farmers market is going to have 5,000 people show up to it. Okay. The second farmers market I can go to has 50 people that are going to show up to it. First farmers market costs $10 for me to go and set up shop. The second farmers market cost $5. Now, am I saving money going to the farmer's market that costs $5 that has 50 people there? Theoretically, yes, I'm saving $5. Now, am I able to sell oranges in a market that has only 50 people going? Yeah, I could probably sell my oranges there. But the real question is can I maximize the amount of money that I can make selling my oranges when there's 5,000 people going to be in a market knowing that I'm the only person selling oranges there? So you have to understand that you're taking a massive risk when you decide to cut your buyer pool by 88%. It's massive. And so we use that scenario, but we also tie it to real world data. So we are a data analytics and software company. So when you actually look at the data, we can tie real world scenarios to this, and we can show you that does it always happen? No, but can it happen? Absolutely. We highly recommend, if you want a little bit more in-depth examples, you can visit us at BlueMatch. There's a blog post about this specifically. We talk about real scenarios that have happened here in the Denver metro area where people have lost tens of thousands of dollars trying to save a little bit of money on the buyer side commission. Now, we talk about this. We try to be as objective as possible. We want you to know that BlueMatch only represents people that are selling their homes. We don't represent buyers. We don't have a vested interest in the buy side commission. We don't see a dime of that. So we try to be as objective as possible in helping you sell your house for the most money and getting the most consumers. Now, this is just one thing of a dozen ways that you can save money on or make more money selling your home. So we're going to have a lot more videos coming up. Please follow us on Facebook. Visit us at BlueMatch.com. Check out our blog. We'd love to help you. You can always reach out to me. My name is John at BlueMatch.com, and we'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you guys. Good luck selling your homes. Hope you guys make a ton of money and enjoy your week.